In afternoon hours, except a morning shower along the coast, the high 87 to 91. Patchy clouds through the night, low 70 in the coolest inland spots, 76 along the coast. For Independence Day, times of sun and clouds. There can be a shower in spots in the morning along the coast and an afternoon thunderstorm popping up in the interior, the high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Thank you, Mr. Lundberg. It's 15 minutes before 12 o'clock. It's time for our midday chat with Joe Martone.
Yep.
Captain Joe Martone.
Yep.
Aye, matey. Aye, matey. Walk it on there, mate.
We won't tease anybody with that much, but
No,
there's
you
just
won't.
something exciting that we're working on.
We'll see about it, matey.
You might be able to.
Don't jinx it, man.
Might be able to get some salt water with Joe. I'm
Make
not
you
sure.
walk the plank. Or either sand it, one of the two.
So tomorrow's the 4th of July.
Hey, nothing gets by you.
It is the celebration of the independence of this country from our mother country, which was England.
1776 or 78, depends how you look at it. Hey.
And that's where it got started. That wasn't when it got in. How many years was the Revolutionary War? 7?
I don't
7,
know.
I think.
I wasn't there.
I think it was 7.
So that document we call the Declaration of Independence really ticked off England.
Did.
That really ticked them
I
off.
want to put more T-tax on you.
So
Oh, I've got something that's going to tick you off. When there's something to tick you off, I'll give you something quick. Just happened.
Okay.
Just heard the federal government, if it's true, now it might be fake news, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, and somebody will. The Social Security cards and everything, it's not going to be called your Social Security. It's going to be the Social Security benefits. And everybody's ticked off. That's not a benefit. That's our damn money that we put in there and our employers put in there. It is not a benefit. It is,
It is earned.
It is earned. Thank you.
It's earned money.
well, the word benefit doesn't.
It's a federal benefit? Excuse me.
I didn't finish.
Oh.
The word benefit does not mean entitlement.
That's true. Oh, that's a way to go. Yeah.
Right. A benefit could be something you earned.
But why can't they just leave it alone?
it's just
It's
semantics.
the Social Security
I got something
payment.
better. I got a better topic. Listen.
Aye, yes.
So I've been listening to this podcast, and it was talking about when George Washington, they won the war, and he was ready to say, you know what, I'm done being a general. So he had this little party and retired, and then later on went to
Oh,
become...
that's after he went over the Potomac. Okay.
Then later on, he went on to become president. But anyway, so that little meeting, that little party he had was at this restaurant Robin and I went to last
yes,
year.
yes.
Okay? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he didn't want to be called the
Wonderful.
king. He did not want to be called the king.
No, and he wasn't even the president at this point. He was just a general retiring from
Just a general kind of guy.
the Continental Army. What they call it?
Yes.
Continental, yeah.
Army.
Okay. So that would be, and it's called the Francis Tavern in Lower Manhattan.
Francis Tavern.
That would be a great destination if you want to go someplace patriotic. But I have here.
Oh, go ahead.
That's the topic. The topic is patriotic destinations for the 4th of July.
Oh, well, you better go up the East Coast. That's all up and down the East Coast.
Pretty much, yeah.
Williamsburg, Virginia. There you think?
Williamsburg is on the list, yes.
Oh, yeah. Then you got Richmond, Virginia.
Pretty much all of them, yes. You'll probably hit all of them, yeah.
Fredericksburg is probably there.
It is, uh-huh.
Let's see the other ones I've been to. Of course, Gettysburg, duh.
Uh-huh. Although that wouldn't have been Revolutionary War at times. That would have been...
Civil War, right?
Civil
True.
War,
That's
right.
okay, Revolution.
But you could still go there
Well,
for
you got the
patriotic
Boston,
reasons, right?
Boston Market, Boston.
Right.
Harbor. That's the word I was looking for. Boston Harbor,
so
New
let's-
Haven, New York.
So let's go through these and see if you've been to any of them.
Well, okay. Well, we know we already been to 3 of them. I've been to. It's okay. Start from the bottom up or the top down. Whichever
Well,
one.
let's just start with the most obvious one. Washington, D.C.
Yeah, been there. Okay.
Yeah, so what in Washington, D.C. gave you that goosebump feeling?
Lincoln Memorial.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Then later on, we went to Vietnam Wall.
Oh, yes. That definitely gives you the goosebump feeling. Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. But then we went and seen where Lincoln was shot, and that gave me another oof.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know,
I've never seen that.
The Ford Theater. Yeah, so yeah, this.
My bucket list has that as a destination.
Yes.
My bucket list also has the World War II memorial, which I've never been to. And
That wasn't built when I was there.
we helped people go there.
Yes, we did with the
our-
honor flight.
With the honor flight
yeah.
fundraising we did. But
I did
Yeah.
go there. Yeah.
what else? Anything you saw in D.C. when you went there that kind of gave you that goosebump? I'm proud to be American moment.
Oh, the Washington Monument.
Is that the needle?
Yeah, we got to go up to the top.
You know, I
and
seen
it was
that.
so beautiful.
It was. It's good.
Look over all the buildings.
Did you go to the gift shop downstairs? They had a little gift shop?
I believe we did.
And there's a
we
bunch
had the
of
children.
Lincoln memorabilia you want to buy, reproductions of stuff. I thought it was, so I couldn't figure out why they put the Lincoln stuff in the Washington Monument. There was nothing in the Lincoln Monument. There was no gift shop near the Lincoln
There
Monument.
certainly isn't.
No,
yeah, you're
there
right.
isn't.
Yeah.
It would have to be a kiosk outside or something,
Wow, yeah.
Well, the Capitol building is really fabulous to walk in and look up at the dome.
Is that
What,
right? See, I
what
don't
did
think-
you and Alex like when you went there 4th of July?
You know what? I remember one of the documents. I don't know that it was original or if it was a replica.
I don't think they do replicas in Washington, D.C.,
I'm not sure, but anyway, it was really like a moment of pride to see that document because you knew that was the founders of this country saying to
What
England.
was it, though? What was the document, remember?
I don't remember if it was the Declaration. I think it was the Declaration.
Was
of
it under
Independence.
green glass?
It was under glass.
And then that's the and that is in a. You walk through these big bars, these big gated bars. The bars are almost like an inch thick, round. Or did you notice that when you walked through?
I don't remember.
You walked in one, and you walked like in a semicircle, and you walked out the other door. And if you didn't notice it, but it was sitting there, and there's a gigantic clam shell on either side, where it actually folds over it and goes down in the ground.
See, I don't remember that at all.
And it's all locked up tight.
But it was the message on that document that said, you know what, you guys don't understand that we all these what is the
We the people.
No, we the people. I know, but what was the thing? We hold these rights to be self-evident. That's the part I like. We hold these rights. It's self-evident. You're not supposed to be ruling over us. Nobody's supposed to rule over one another. That's what we're here about.
Yeah, equal rights. What? Oh, what? What?
We went to the White House too.
Now you got in. Well, I didn't go do the White House tour. You got in?
Yeah. Yeah, they had all the carpets rolled up so that you wouldn't walk on them. All the tourists had to walk on the hardwood floor.
I'm surprised they just didn't put the plastic down and walk over on the plastic.
No, they had them all rolled up. I remember, not
Wow.
completely rolled up, but just rolled up enough so that the path you're walking on doesn't get touched by your feet. So
Amazing, isn't it?
yeah.
Wow.
All right, another place. Let's see. That was D.C. The next one is Philadelphia. Robin, you've been
Yeah,
there.
I've been there. Yeah.
Nope, I've been through there, but I didn't stop.
Yeah,
So tell me what gave you
we
goosebumps.
saw the Liberty Bell, which was really
that's
nice.
not really cracked up to what it is. Usually, is it?
And then there was the whole section right there with all of the buildings where Ben Franklin and all those guys.
All Revere and
met.
all that?
And that's where they had the debate about drafting the Constitution and everything. It was right there in those buildings, and the original was there.
It's
and
still there. It's the
really
original, yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
It was very, very,
seen
very
pictures,
emotional. Very emotional.
Gave you the goosebumps?
Yeah, it did.
For proud to be American.
to walk where they were walking and to be in that room where they were, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, I've never been there.
it's
I
very
take it back.
moving.
I've been to Philadelphia, but I've not been to the.
Yeah, like me, I went through it.
Yeah, well, I played at a college there, is what I did, but I didn't go to any of these patriotic. I didn't see the Liberty Bell. Or any
Yeah,
of
well, the
those
section is very small.
Oh,
where
yes.
all these
Yeah.
buildings are. It's not really huge. It might be 6 blocks.
things. Have any of us? I've never been to Boston. Boston's the next
I
one.
have.
Never
Yeah?
been there.
Yep.
What is in Boston that gave you the chills or the I'm proud to be American moment?
The harbor.
Yeah.
Just the harbor itself. There's so much you could see there, but it was a harbor.
Yeah, you realize that's where they said. Do you know that whole tea
T-tax, the hell with your
that whole tea
T-tax.
that whole tea thing? Did you know they used to put stamps? The king used to put
Yeah, that's right, King.
required stamps. The colonists had to put stamps on everything in order to use them. So you had to put a stamp on your playing cards.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that?
Would you ever see?
I
Yeah,
didn't
they still
know
do
that.
it now, though. It's called a seal now.
I didn't know that.
So you had to put a stamp on the card, which means you had to pay for the stamp, which means you were paying a tax just to have a deck of cards.
Well,
I didn't know
Have you
that.
ever looked at a pack of cigarettes?
Yeah.
They got it. It's a seal, they call it, but that's still a stamp. It's stamped per state.
So when the Boston Tea Party happened,
Yeah.
there was going to be another uprising in New York, and they had heard about the thing happening in Boston. So all those ships that were carrying those stamps
Yeah, it went the other way.
never came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were scared they didn't come in. Somebody's coming in.
Oh,
All right. Next, as
we
far
gotta
as
lock that door when we're
a
on the air.
patriotic destination for the 4th of July.
Yes, number 4.
Hey, before we leave Boston, anything else in Boston that we?
Oh, it's so. I wish 10 minutes ago we had a man in here, Harry from Boston. I could have grabbed him.
Oh, yeah.
He just moved down there 2 years.
All right, let's see.
I know another gentleman from Boston. So yeah.
In Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah,
been through there.
They have a bunch of stuff there for the 4th of July, and I never thought of Nashville as a
what's
patriotic destination.
Well, all the songs are written there, maybe.
That's it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, yeah,
That was
a
it.
lot of music
Been
there.
there, done that. Next.
All right, the next
So far,
one.
so good. We're going good, Robin. Hey.
How about
I like
how
this.
about Williamsburg, Virginia?
Oh, you know I've been there. Yes,
Tell
many
me
times.
about that.
The recreation of the town in Williamsburg, Virginia, was moved, and it is phenomenal how the people, lived it way back when. They all get in the era dress, and it's funny though because you are allowed to walk through the yards and everything, and when you walk through the yards, it is phenomenal because if you happen to go, they have these little barns in the back, and there's a BMW parked in it. Oops.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, really?
Well, some of these homes are actually lived in by, and they have little signs as you go and buy a home and everything, and it says private residency, so you don't go in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but everything else is, it's and you can rent bicycles because it's a lot of walking, and we rented bicycles one year and we walked around.
If you went to Williamsburg tomorrow, the 4th of July, they have a special schedule every year where you can do tomahawk throwing.
Oh, how wonderful.
That's something.
That's pretty
Oh, that
cool.
reminds me of Johnny Carson with the guy who threw the tomahawk, where it hit. Yes.
Cannon blasts.
Oh, that'll wake you up.
And the Williamsburg Lodge Hotel also offers themed dishes such as the Redcoats Are Coming tomato cucumber salad
Nice.
and the shot heard round the world grilled beef tenderloin.
Wonderful.
Sounds good.
I took TJ and
Be hungry.
Shannon there when they were about 10 and 12, and it was a really wonderful. We spent 2 days there, and it was just absolutely amazing
Well, you
because
got-
it's a working village, and it's
That's it.
just
Working
fabulous.
Village. And then right down is Yorktown? No, right down the road from there. It's
I can't
another
recall.
revolutionary town. Roanoke? No, maybe Roanoke.
I can't remember the name of the town
Oh,
from
for Pete's
Williamsburg.
sake! It's right down from Williamsburg. I can't remember, but you go on this I want to say logically paved road, but it's dedicated just to that one settlement. I can't think of it to save my life right
Not
now.
Jonestown?
Don't think so. No. Well,
We'll have to look it up later.
well, anyway, continue.
The next day, the next town to go to today
Yes.
is the town of Addison, Texas. Anybody ever been there?
I've
No.
never been there.
Me either.
Addison, Texas.
Addison, Texas has only about 16,000 people there, but it is the biggest gunpowder town in the country. They shoot off more handcrafted fireworks today than any other display in the nation.
That's interesting.
Some 500,000 people descend there today.
How many?
500,000
People.
That is amazing.
on in a city that has 16,000 normally.
That sounds like a Sturgis on steroids.
They call it Kaboom Town. It's a spectacle to watch. They light off more fireworks than any other town. Wow!
They must have a lot of acreage.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Nice.
All right, the next one. The next one is St. Louis, Missouri.
Never
Been through
been
there.
there.
Yeah.
Have you been to the Arch? I've never been there. Oh my
A couple of
gosh.
times. I didn't go into the arch. Been by there though. Yeah.
Oh, I bet it's phenomenal.
It is. It's something to see right there at the side of the water. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they have a little park there and everything, but I haven't been up. I never go.
Nice.
So the pivotal role of St. Louis, if I remember right, was more the Civil War again, not the Revolutionary War, right?
I think so.
There wasn't much Revolutionary War going on
No,
there.
that's kind of like the Mason-Dixon line, St. Louis kind of thing, you know. Mm-hmm. I think. I'm not sure.
That's the wrong part of the country.
Well, kind of, yeah. So what was it? There's a line, though, there for... It's on the
yeah.
Mississippi, but I don't remember.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Well, it was like the gateway to the West, I guess.
Maybe.
is what
Yeah,
they call
Maybe.
I think
yeah,
so.
Maybe.
Cooperstown, New York, the
No.
National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Never been there.
No.
Have you been there?
No, I've not been there.
I think Galen said.
Well,
you
I
were-
guess that'd be what? American apple pie is American as apple pie?
Yeah, that's the whole
That's
baseball.
the only, it's the only thing. That's not patriotic. I mean,
How about Sharpsburg, Maryland? Have you been there?
through there? I vaguely remember it.
It's 80-minute drive from Baltimore. In Maryland, the Symphony Orchestra presents a Salute to Independence performance every 4th of July. On July 2nd, yesterday, they did the Antietam National Battlefield concert.
Oh my gosh, that must have been really moving.
TikTok.
Wow. Oh, I know. I see it.
Must
Yeah.
have
me
been
know.
really
Damn, I like this. Okay, you got 10
I know,
seconds.
it's fabulous.
Well, we can go into the Glenn Beck show. We can come back after that and continue talking. I don't care.
All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye. This is WOCA Ocala.
Goodbye.
Fox News Radio, I'm Chris Foster. 12 boys and their soccer coach in Thailand are getting medical care in the partially flooded cave where they've been stranded for a week and a half.
Extracting the boys, ranging from 11 to 16, and their 25-year-old coach might involve each learning to scuba dive. Officials fear more monsoon rains could arrive soon. The U.S. military sent 30 members to assist the Thai government, joining British and Australian forces.
Fox's Lucas Tomlin.